Hello, everyone. Should be live. How's everyone doing on this fine Wednesday evening, afternoon, or wherever you are? Just making sure chat's working. Maybe I'll just do a random emoji here. Probably won't come through in chat. Just want to make sure chat's working. I'm a couple minutes early. Okay, cool. Looks like we're live here. Hopefully got the sound levels right. It's a little bit difficult game to balance just because there's some very, very quiet parts and there's some very, very loud parts, depending on if you're an action scene or a stealth scene or atmospheric, crawl or whatever. So, yeah, it's a little bit out of my normal. Actually, it's not too much out of my normal streaming style. I did a bit of RE2 remake. Done some other horror games. I did Silent Hill 2. Any other horror games? I think I got around to streaming Condemned, and I did a couple other. I wouldn't really even consider Vampire Bloodlines a horror game, although there are segments of horror in it. But yeah, so I'd catch up on this game. Seemed interesting. There's a lot of obviously a lot of hype around it. A lot of marketing really took off in this game as far as the vampire mother thing. It's just unintentionally got everybody thirsty. So hey pizza, how's it going? I just noticed, and even in the menu, if you look at it, the V, the I, the L, and most of the L here is silver colored, whereas the rest is sort of like a bronze. So it's very subtle. Yeah, they definitely had a good idea. Like, I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing now where every new Resident Evil game, they're going to have to fit in the Roman numerals for the entry into the title somehow. I was thinking like this, last one was, crap, did they do Resident Evil? And they highlighted the VII in there. This one they're going to have to like, next one, geez, they're going to have a, what, VIX? Is that the, wait, no, I'm, oh wait, no, it's just being IX. Interesting. Okay, that gives them a bit more flexibility. So anything with X in it, Phoenix, I'm sure they probably already have it planned, something like that. And the memes, yeah, there's so many memes. One of my favorites was from KM, whatever, the YouTube channel that does a lot of meme mashups. He showed the vampire woman like grab you and like hold you up in there, and then it's like cuts to some boy go like, like he's giggling out of excitement. It's pretty funny. It's good memes there. I even posted a meme a few days ago. I did a screen cap of the vampires and her daughters, or the vampire Lady Damask, or whatever. How do you say her name? And her daughters, and I tried to mimic as close as possible the original Silent Hill meme. I can't pull it up here, also ruin up my stream here, but the original Silent Hill meme where basically the oh, that's my other keyboard. I have two keyboards here. Basically like you see a dog jumping at you in Silent Hill, and it's like, looks like a dog house, but it's strange because there's no dogs around or whatever. I did that font over a bunch of vampires, like, looks like a vampire house, but there's no vampires here. Anyway, we're about on time now, 8:30. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, brilliant marketing. Really took off in ways they probably didn't assume. I hope that doesn't mean, I hope they learn the right lesson. I hope they learn the lesson of having intriguing, unique character designs and not just like Rule 34 fodder for their villains. That would be that's annoying because like sometimes people take the wrong lessons from reactions to things, but I'm feeling we're going to get some more Rule 34 fodder in the future RE titles. Just saying. Okay, so I completed the game already on standard, so I unlocked Village of Shadows. I was thinking about New Game Plus and Village of Shadows. This may be incredibly bad idea. I played through the game. Took me more than 12 hours. That whole like 10-hour thing. I think I had at least 20 hours of actual gameplay, but the runtime was like 12. So that whole thing, like, oh, 10-hour game, too short. I mean, if you do nothing but what you need to do precisely, I could see it being a 10-hour game. But if you're, getting doing side actions, getting other resources and stuff, you definitely gonna get money's worth, especially since they have multiple modes. I think they have a multiplayer mode coming, so it's a full game. I do miss having playthrough A and playthrough B, like in Resident Evil 2. That was really cool, but it's still a good value game. Jill sandwich, Rule 34. Oh no, that's bad. What's my favorite Resident Evil game? I've played them all out of order. My first one was RE. I want to say RE2, then I quickly played RE1. I played RE1, the original cut. If you ever played that one on PlayStation 1, that sounds like porn actors. Yeah, I played that one early, not on launch, but I want to say like a year or two after that. I would say earlier on, I would have said RE2 would be my favorite, like the original. But as time goes on, the tank control games are fun, but they're like almost completely different experience. Like Resident Evil 4 really set the kind of behind the shoulder dynamic camera kind of standard. That was one of the later ones I played. I actually played RE5 before I played RE4, and so I played 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and RE2 remake and RE3 remake. I bought RE1 remake, but I've not played it yet. So I actually had to catch up a bit on 7 to be able to get into the 8. I didn't realize 8 was a direct sequel to 7. And I've not yet played Code Veronica or Revelations. So there's a couple ones and the weird like Star spin-offs. Those are kind of weird. So of all of them, I'd probably say like Flash answer, I'd probably say RE2 remake. RE2 remake was really, really good. I know some purists are like complaining about how they dumbed down the playthrough A and playthrough B, but I think they did a fantastic job. I had played through Resident Evil 2 back in the PlayStation, and not only was the remake a really, really good reimagining and retelling of that story, but it also changed a lot of little details about it and made it exciting and fresh at the same time. So it wasn't just like a paint by the numbers. And it had just really, really good tension, was really difficult at times, really had the survival horror elements down, scarce ammo, really, really tough enemies that would just not freaking die. And I caught myself every single time I revisit a room, I would look around to make sure that there's no lurker, like the crawlies, around the corner waiting for me. Like it really had a good sense of being on your toes. And Mr. X was freaking awesome. I really like that mechanic where he would just be roaming around the house and you hear the stomping. I think RE2 Remake was a fantastic game. Yeah, no, I was pretty scared of survival horror games growing up, but and I've told the story a couple times, but I actually played I bought System Shock 2, and I was so scared. I was having nightmares when I played it that I returned it, but then I loved it so much that I went and bought it again and just manned up and powered through it. And I don't regret that decision. All right, so this probably won't last very long. I completed on standard, and I'm doing Village of Shadows now. Hopefully I don't die immediately. This may be a very bad idea. Just got that Tim Burton-esque intro here.
Her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across water's deep
Beautiful
she
animation.
went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate.
Pretty sure fish
and
fins don't taste very
smiled
good,
with
but
joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart.
this even sounds like
Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark yet regal.
yeah, it's a good question about the RE3 remake. I thought it was good. Wasn't as good as 2, but felt a little bit rushed at times.
In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror.
Baby's like, "Ooh, do scary stories."
She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not... Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed. I'll finish dinner.
Yeah. Odd intro for an RE game. Trying to do the more personal story, I guess.
Your mother doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
They don't quite go for like full-on photorealism, but there's some times where the characters in this game are
I'll put her down.
creepily realistic. Like just realistic enough to be unsettling. I think I might have ray tracing. I don't know if I have ray tracing still turned on. I had to turn off HDR because I was having this bug where a USB device would disconnect and knock me out of the game, and then disable HDR. And this game, unfortunately, doesn't let you enable HDR outside of the main menu. So basically, it was messing me up. So I had to disable HDR, which wouldn't come through in the stream anyway. So MBD. Come on, Babby. Yeah, RE3 definitely felt like a little bit of a recycling of some of the assets from RE2. I can't name the exact assets, but it felt a little bit like a retread. It still had some good moments, and I liked the Nemesis. It just, it's weird. I like, the Nemesis was cool and at times was a lot more threatening, but they made him into like sporadic boss battles and occasional chases, but it wasn't nearly as kind of like emergent gameplay as Mr. X from RE2. That felt like he was just kind of going to be there wherever, whenever. It just kind of felt a lot more natural inside the game, and he was kind of always present, where there was definitely times where Nemesis would not appear. So I kind of like that aspect. Right, I gotta put it in the crib.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs.
You gotta
Daddy
pad the
always thought
sides.
big
They're gonna
fairy tale monsters get you.
bang the head against the crib, man. I don't even have kids and I know that. Alrighty. Rose's favorite toy. Oh man, sound system. So got a pathogen test. So it didn't prompt me to retell the events, but basically it's the main character Ethan and his wife are possibly have been infected by the mold from the previous game, which had Resident Evil like zombie properties and stuff. So the little scrapbook. Really put a lot. I gotta really admire the amount of work that goes into these things. Like they even got creases and everything like that. I don't know if people really do scrapbooks much anymore, but
I wish I could stay like this forever.
I used to as a kid, and this is very realistic to what you would do. You even got like little sticky edges and stuff. Yeah, it seems like they just kind of wanted to rush out another remake game, and so RE3 didn't quite get the love and attention. I think they put their B team on it as well. I don't know exactly how their team was split up, but I believe they put their A team on RE2 remake, and then they put their B team on RE3 remake. And I'm assuming their A team also worked on Village, so maybe they just pivoted them toward Village, while they had the less like pro team, I guess, work on the remake. So I don't know. Sometimes they can work out. I mean, that's basically what happened with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I don't think I've actually looked at all of these things. Yeah, seen a couple. No real-time reflections. 0 out of 10. All right. Let's get into the action here.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any. You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Ooh. Not good.
Mia, get down! Mia!
Hands off. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
That's quite an opening. Yeah, hands off. The most abused character in this game are frickin' Ethan's hands.
All clear. Rose? What the hell are you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
Rose.
Get him out of here.
So this is a really It's definitely like a mystery box opening, but once you've played the whole thing, there's so many little things that could have been done differently that would have made the entire thing go off better. Yeah, seriously. Definitely starts off pretty rough.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. How's the doc? She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it.
I always call
I'll have
work
to
work.
take this.
Man, it's work at Generico. She's crying because she knows they're related. Oh, come on. Not all Louisianians are related, just most of them. Just kidding. Thanks for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, was not super loving Louisiana when I went there. Been through some rough times.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You're not authorized.
Fuck.
Damn cell phone battery. Should have upgraded to the XL.
What the hell happened here?
So yeah, this guy got on an all toasty. It's useless. Now, if you found an outlet, you could charge it. So obviously the mission went wrong. Ethan's in a bit of a rough spot here. Cold, alone in the dark. Basically your average Canadian. This intro is very atmospheric, though. I really like how they barely give you enough light to outline the way. The game definitely lightens up a lot more. It doesn't stay quite as dark. I think they might have gotten feedback from RE7 that people didn't want the super dark, can't see anything as much. Definitely gives you a sense of claustrophobia. Ethan, oh God, he's already cut his hand. Ethan gets his hand abused so much, it's actually pretty sad. I'm so scared, actually. I played through this part already, but I have not played this difficulty. I'm going to get it rickety wrecked, I can just tell. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I actually saw legs that time. That's actually pretty creepy. Oh, lots of dead fish, too. Just didn't quite think about the effect a streaming this with a light on my face would be when I can barely see the screen. Get anything useful? It's like the longest animation too. Yeah, it's just weird, like the things that they decide to actually mocap and make it animated that they don't really do anything. Like you think you'd want pretty much all animations to have some use. Ooh. Spooky thing. Nope. I know when my wife and kid are taken, I go into a creepy basement. That's the first thing I do. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember where the jump scares are. Oh my god, it's wood. Seems legit. Yeah, mouse. Is that like bath cleaner, or is that almost looks like yeah. I don't know exactly. No. Good scare. Creepy ass photo. I really got pulled out of that scare though, because the crashing noises that they used seemed to be really low quality. They were like really like crunchy, like as if it was highly compressed audio. Oops. Keep on hitting that button by accident. Oh no. Oh no. What is this red stuff? Hey Joe, welcome to the stream. Hey Shalashaska. I kind of make a joke as I was playing through this game the first time, where Ethan's always like, "What's happening here? What's going on?" And I kind of liken him to Mark from The Room. It's like, "What's going on here, guys? Wait, what's happening? What are you doing?" It gave me a chuckle, but I'm probably just weird. Well, it's daytime. Go from pitch black to daytime. This reveal up here is pretty cool, though.
Where the hell am I?
Very nice. Gives you a nice overlook of the whole village. The titular village. So I never got that why people like put out their clothes to dry in the snow. That would just make them wetter and colder. What are you buying? They actually have a reference to that in this game. They have a couple really weird self-referential references in this game. Some of them I found a bit on the nose.
Maybe they're out.
Hot soup. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's surprising. I didn't realize New Game Plus let me keep all my inventory. Okay, this is going to be very different than the first time I played. First time, you don't even have the knife yet. Okay. I do have a lockpick, actually. Damn, it's a shame I used all my good ammo in that fight. Okay, so this is a lot more supplies than I thought. I probably will need all of this, though, because Village of Shadows, I've heard, is incredibly difficult. So this is all my equipment from my last playthrough. I'll buy it at a high price. Exactly. I love that guy. He's probably like the best Resident Evil character. I was actually I was actually introduced to that character through the Mega 64 skit, where they go out on the street and just ask random people what they're buying, what are they selling. Most people like run away from them like they're like a sex offender. And then one guy's like, what you got? And he's like, ooh, body run away. That's bad. He said like, I've got a lot of good things, stranger. And then somebody's like, what you got? And it's like, things. Stupid, but I love it. Ooh. I see some kind of other item. Okay, I probably don't have that item anymore, do I? Nope, do not. Okay, so all progression items are gone, but I still have my ammo and stuff. So I'm going to want to have that on my 2. Knife. Ugh, do I even want to use knife? Knife's going to be almost useless. I've got a bit of ammo, though. And a lot of people kind of just tend to go full unlimited ammo when they do this difficulty, but not for me. I just don't know when I actually get into a fight yet. Probably not yet. Ooh, creepy things. Yeah, it is interesting. I didn't notice that. I think that was specifically... Yeah, that's specifically Rose's favorite toy. It would be very creepy to see in this village all of a sudden. Cracks his fingers. Time down some werewolves. Exactly. Or get brutally murdered by werewolves. As this difficulty level might suggest.
What happened?
Creepy things moving in the distance. Those are always nice and comforting. All these pans hanging out here. That's kind of odd. Do this knife only for content. There is an achievement for knife only. There's also an achievement for no health items. I do not believe knife only is possible on this level, on this on this difficulty level. That would be an achievement of the gods to be able to beat this game with knives only. That would be insane. I don't think that's possible. If it is, it's like some high-end, insane Dark Souls player kind of stuff there. There's enemies which pretty much necessitate ranged attacks.
No, friendly.
Damn, guy. Trigger figure.
Nobody. There was an accident down the road and... What's going on?
Maybe you shouldn't have shot immediately.
Oh, no. They're coming. Who is? What the hell was that?
You have a gun?
What?
Please tell me you have a gun.
No, why would I?
Take it! Take it!
Bad stuff.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey!
What the... Dead body?
Yeah, Ethan's plot armor is pretty thick in this game. I definitely do not have a gun. It's unnecessary. Could have walked around his head.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, spooky time.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
I thought it was pretty clever. I don't know if you can see it on the stream there. See that body moving in the back. Oh. Rip Ethan's hand.
Shit! What the fuck was that? No.
Damn it. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Jesus Christ. Okay, that guy was a lot faster and did a lot more damage than last time. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I'm almost dead just from like the first freaking werewolf attack. Alright, this is going to be fun. There's a lot of these guys. That is generally considered not like the lowest level enemy, but in the bottom rung of enemies. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That would have been a much tougher battle had I not had my actual pistol here. There's absolutely nothing I could do because I had no weapons at all. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, what's a gun? This game kind of assumes that Ethan has forgotten about all the events from the prior film, like, or prior game. Like, he should basically be like a veteran by RE7, by the end of RE7. Okay, I'm probably not going to live. Damn, they take you from green to red? That seems very, very rough. Because these guys grab you and just do like pretty much full damage. Even if they drop on top of you, they can do that. So what am I doing here? Oh, that's just a lock. I just can't see it very well, right? Oh, bolt colors, right. I think the brightness might be a little bit low. Let me adjust that. Pattern barely visible. Yeah. Something about that got kind of mixed up. Okay, that's better. Much better. Interesting. Bunch of kennels. Empty kennels. Really do give this game a very, like, thrown together look. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Of course, Ethan having the balls of steel, just goes in there anyway. So I'm hoping I get another hit before I just die right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, barricading. I forgot that they had that. Early on, barricading is super cool. They kind of forget that exists later on, though. Gotta get that chem fluid. Surprise! guys are not very friendly. Okay, who's...
Damn it.
Okay, who else going out here? All right, anybody else? I didn't realize that was on the floor. Oh crap. Okay, now I need to take some health potions. Okay, so I can take one more hit generally than red.
Over?
So basically I've got green, I've got red, and I've got super red. That's basically all I have now. Oh, I see what you guys were saying. Yeah, I had absolutely no weaponry at all. I had like tons of guns. That makes that scene very funny, actually.
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Yeah, survivors of the things that nearly killed you, Ethan. Pay attention. Yeah, shelves are the #1 approved defense against werewolves. Everybody knows that. Okay. That way's blocked, I think. This is a bit creepy if you can see him. Just like staying on the roofs looking down. It's pretty unsettling. Now, I don't know exactly what the victory stated here, because it's one of those things where you're kind of supposed to lose. Remember, I ended up like fighting them off and killing several Lycans, but then I end up you lose and the story goes on. It's like you're meant to lose, but I don't know exactly how many you're supposed to kill or if any of the deaths matter. One of those things.
Damn it.
So honestly, don't know. Killing them at all is at all useful. Feels good. These guys are pretty rough, though. They're strong. I shouldn't waste too much of my ammo. Yeah, mandatory fail states are really annoying, and there's a lot of them in this game, unfortunately. That's probably oh, boy. Holy shit. You're not supposed to fight those guys yet. Yeah, screw you, man.
There's no way for them.
So I'm not going to use... Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Flower. Their one weakness. Flower and doors. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Time to run. Is this house open? Hope so. Oh boy. Just getting through the doors. All right, time for a surprise. Look, get through the doors. Yeah, this part you're like, okay, this game's gonna be really, really tough if you think this part's gonna be how the whole game is. Ow! You knocked me down this the entire ladder. Big angry guy outside. Oh, see, see, I was killing a bunch of them, so that wasn't enough, I guess. See, yeah, you're supposed to die there, but you're supposed to die at the right moment, I guess. And that's when they revived me. Okay, dokie.
Over.
His hand's still bleeding out, by the way. Ethan just doesn't care.
Survivors?
Alrighty. Let's just repeat my steps, I guess. Don't really need to unlock that door. I hate to waste a health kit right now, but I probably have to. I guess I could create another one. Got to survive for at least a little while. Need to upgrade this gun's. So there's no way you can avoid this noise. Yeah, you always step on the loud crunchy noise, and that alerts everybody.
Damn it.
It's just a regular old zombie. This will sell good for good money later, though. Okay, money. So maybe I can. Yeah, you're not supposed to fight those armored guys until much later. I was actually surprised about that. Those guys are an enemy you fight much later. So the fact that they're dropping these guys on me right now. Hey, boy. You're not following me?
There's no end to them.
So you can't follow me through here? He's too big? Oh, there he is. Okay, not such a toughie after a mine. Okay. Bolt for it. Oops. So, last I saw, I had to run down to the river. Anybody else? Crawling. The place is literally crawling with these guys. Oh boy. Okay. Going upstairs. So this guy tries to knock down the whole building. They called it a mine. A mine! Chad, oh shit. Yeah, he knocks me right down there. That's rough. Gonna have to use one drinky. Already down to orange. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm dead. Damn. Oh, that's a death screen. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a lot harder than standard mode. Even with all my guns. You're bleeding out, man. You could do bandage or something.
Over.
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Yeah. So you're not supposed to survive or win, but you're supposed to survive long enough. I remember I died down by the river, so maybe I have to go down there and kill enough guys. Most kill guys here, I guess. I don't think they can come through any other sides. I hope. So I'll just shoot him. It's definitely not the in Soviet Russia scripted events finish you. Pretty much. Where are you, bro?
There's no end to them.
Okay, it says that. Now, is that the trigger for me to give up? I don't know. Back up, bro. Got a lot of shotgun shells. Your name on it. He's toughy. Damn it. I just like grab you in that animation. Oof. Just gonna chill out here a little bit. I should probably use that before I die. Nope, he's got me. See, my predicament is I don't want to keep on using my health items because I'm going to need them later. I could easily get through this area. I don't want to use health items on an area I know that I'm not supposed to win. That's my predicament. Do make the blood really juicy looking.
Over?
I wish it was over, bro. What if it's better not to go in that house? Seems like the kind of place to go, but whatever.
Damn it.
Alright, maybe I'll have him say there's no end to them, and then I'll move forward. I'm just trying to figure out what the trigger is. I think I have to be out in the open with the big guy. I think that might be the trigger. That many headshots. Insane. Come on, big guy.
There's no end to them.
Okay, you said it. You said the thing. What if there's a flower bag downstairs? I thought there was. Could be wrong about that. Flower bag? Yeah. Let's just avoid that guy. Shit. Alright, probably enough for one here. Okay, well, this is the one. This is the one time I win here. Come on. Okay, the big guy's angry. Big guy, big boy. Oh, that's an armored guy. It's not even the biggest guy. All right, come on in. Waiting for you. They can't get in. Oh, Crystal Skull. See, the Resident Evil game or a really disappointing Indiana Jones game movie. All right, can I get there without being shot in the face by an archer? That's the question. Jump, jump, jump. All right, this is how I die, I think. All right, I'm just gonna set up some fun stuff for you guys here. Oh, big boy. There we go. Yeah, so the cutscene is me getting shot in the leg by an arrow. Big boy. Epic beard, though. Poor Ethan's everything. It's incredible he didn't lose his ring.
Wait.
Where does the little finger go? He lost like one finger and 1.5 fingers, but now it looks like he only has like 2 fingers. 2 fingers. Do you bend it over? It's like a mystery that I'll never be able to solve. Okay, so the answer is to run outside and get an arrow shot in your leg. That's how to progress that. Did use more ammo and stuff than I wanted to, but it be how it be. Alrighty, well, I thought this was going to be a lot harder. It would be goddamn nearly impossible with just your starting equipment. I mean, anything's possible, but you usually get very few bullets, so I don't even know if you get enough bullets to take those guys out with it. Even with headshots, but yeah, these guys are really aggressive and they do a lot of damage. So that seems to be how they up the ante.
In life and in death, we give glory.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe. What the hell? Hey, can you hear me?
It's you, the child's father.
Child? Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes. She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
The castle bell heralds danger. They're coming!
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again!
They don't stop her from closing it or anything like that.
Rose is here?
That's one thing that that ticks me off about games is when the character just like lets something happen like that. Oh, hey, buddy. Probably very effective. I should probably use my pistol more, but shotgun is just really, really effective. Interestingly, there's probably going to be a couple segments that are not going to be any harder in this difficulty because there's no combat. It do what it do. That's exactly right. I'm trying to remember all the little nooks and crannies. There's it was locked thing there. I don't have any pick locks though. There's something down there. Thanks, Anna, for the donation. I appreciate it. All right. Anything else in here? In this House of Hell. It's one thing this game. I don't think I've gotten all the secrets. I probably got like 99% of everything in my first playthrough, but there are certain places where there'll just be a tiny, teensy-weensy little sparkle. And those are the really tough ones to find because they don't really stand out very well. This might just be that I have that thing to unlock, though. I thought there was something else in this area, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, seems about right. Just thought that might have been the save point. This game has save points and autosaves. Kind of weird combination. Generally, you have one or the other. Like right there. Remember that one from before. I can't use the wells yet. That door's just not working. You have the weirdest little mini game here where there's like these sacred... Oh, I already got them. It remembers that I already got those. Okay. But say these little sacred wooden goats you have to break. Okay, what is... Look for Rose. Not very specific there. I think I know where I need to go, roughly. Can't go up there yet. I need a key. Oh, the bells. Probably... Can I get up there yet? Oh, church. Yes, church. Good idea. One of those games you can definitely tack on a couple hours just by wandering around if you don't know exactly where you need to be. Maiden Crest. I don't even remember where that's supposed to go, but I know it's important. Church here, Louise's. So, should disaster fall upon the village, seek out the crests. One is in care of the church, the other is at Louise's house. Okay. So I got one crest here at the church. So I have to go to Louise's. I remember doing that. Let's go. All right. I'm probably missing a lot of... Yeah, I didn't even empty that place. What else is there? Is there a sparkle? Yeah, there's a sparkle. And now it's done. Okay. That's locked for a key. Ooh, I don't know what to expect. There's definitely some things that I did not expect to... Ooh. Something out there is angry. If I can snipe him from the hills or anything. Ooh. Yeah, there's some baddies out there. Perhaps I can snipe them. That would be using the terrain to my advantage. Come on, where are you at? I don't see them. May have to rile them up and then they'll attack. No. Don't seem to care about that. Probably have to rile them up a bit. Is that just the wind, or is that something in there? I think that might just be the wind, but it's creepy as hell either way. Some parts. Can't do that too many parts. Yeah, this game really kind of takes... I wouldn't say it takes crafting to a whole new level, but it definitely revolves around crafting. Like, everything gets crafted, basically. Got some weird combos. Like, handgun ammo is one of the more expensive. It uses 2 gunpowder, 2 rusted scrap. Shotgun takes 1 gunpowder, 2 rusted scrap. Sniper takes 2 gunpowder, 1 rusted. So, like, if you have more of one and less of the other, you can kind of play it by ear as to what ammo you're gonna buy. Yeah, I don't like going out here with all these monsters. I hear somebody over this way. Come at me, bro. Ooh, it's a metal guy. Okay, got him riled up at least. Oh, he just broke through like nothing. Okay. You're a badass, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay. Jesus Christ. He is one angry mother. Angry motherfucker. Okay. Damn. There's got archers out there too. I just wanted to live. That guy, somebody is shooting arrows at me, right? Where is he? Oh God, right in the face. Jesus. Here's Johnny. Yeah, pretty much. Ow. You say I can get one extra hit if I just wait. I don't mean to like annoy you by letting this guy groan forever, but I can get an extra hit if I just let myself heal naturally. So it's tempting to just kind of walk it off. Where is this guy? I don't want to get hit in the face again, though. Where is this bastard? I see where he's shooting from. I don't see his face, though. Come on, where are you? Okay, they got him. Oh, he's dead though. You done throwing your flamey arrows? Oh yeah, he really wrecked that door of Quest. I forgot how powerful those armored guys are. Should probably stock up on ammo and whatnot. Here's somebody else. If I can find him. Is he on the roof? I hear him. Where is he? Oh, another big boy. Oh, Christ. Big boy. Okay, that was a one-hit death. Oh. I think that kind of screwed me up a little bit. Because he blocked one attack, which put me under, and then he finished me off. Ooh, going all the way back here. That stings. Okay. Now, can I actually get these guys to... I saw you, you bastard. I like to just use shotgun bullets straight up, but it uses a lot of resources. I saw you. You're just trying to scare the camera now, aren't you? That's the thing, I can really not see these guys in the grass. I mean, that's the intention, obviously, but... Yeah, I see myself making a lot of shotgun ammo. Shotgun just seemed to be really, really handy. But unfortunately, I don't have too much rusted scraps right now. Where you be, sir? See the back of the head. Does he still have the arm on the back of his head? No, but I could do this surprise explosion. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me, bro? This guy will not die. Jeez, even those guys take a freaking beating. Alright, and our buddy, the fire arrowman over here. I popped his head. Good. Oof. Alright. Well, a little bit less messy than last time. I'm still pretty low. Yeah, I'm just about as low as last time. Nice to be able to block the door from behind, though. That way you can't be sneaked up on. Okay, so I might just... another little quick save over here. Because... that was rough. I'm sure there's another guy out here somewhere. I can hear him. There he is. Where are you? Is that wind or is that an actual guy? Come at me. Yeah, it's definitely a guy, but he stopped moving. Come on now. It's a really cool idea having them rustle through the grass. It's just surprisingly difficult to see them. I wonder if they actually become invisible. Because it shouldn't be that difficult to see them. Got the high ground, Anakin. Where are you? Little prick. If they're on their roofs, I can usually just take them down with a sniper rifle, no problem. Another big one. Oh my lord. What do I have? Not a whole lot, do I? Don't use all my explosives. How many more explosives do I have? should bust up their armor good. Yep, that's it. I don't know. See, I do the explosion. I do the explosion to break up their armor, but that doesn't even break it up completely. But then another like shotgun blast will finish off the armor, but then he still takes like 4 shotgun blasts to the freaking head to kill him. But underneath his armor, he looks like just a normal Lycan. So that's why it's weird to me that he takes that much more damage. I guess he's just that much tougher for Lycan or something. I don't know. It's just a little bit weird. You think there'd be some logic to it, like, okay, if you break the armor, then he's just a normal Lycan. Like, that seems to be what they were going for, but yeah, they're, oh shit. Is that 2 of them? That isn't 2 of them, is it? That's another little one. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I really want to fight these guys, to be honest. What was that? Oh, he just reached over the fence, I guess. Okay. Okay, you're cool. I guess you're cool. Good job. Keep it up. Proud of you. These guys are really annoying. I don't want to waste all my explosives on them. Just being honest. If I could snipe them from afar, I could do some real damage. But unfortunately, it's not in the cards. Did I get him? I think they're kind of invisible. And then they're not. Are there any of the red barrels I have not used? Probably not. Is this a safe zone? No, probably not. Where'd he go? I think the church may be a safe zone. It may kind of break their. Ooh, he's just crawling around, and he. This guy's just gonna loop around, I'm guessing. Is that his style? Snuck up on me. Takes so many shots. Yeah, I have finite amount of ammo, so I didn't want to use all my explosives, but I'm guessing maybe just 2 explosives will do the trick. Seems kind of overkill for this early in the game, but I am playing it on Village of Shadows, so I guess that's to be expected. And perhaps I could just avoid him. Yeah, we see you creeping. When I go up to the right side, he's at the right side. If I go up to the left side, he's at the left side. So it's almost like he spawns in the bushes. Maybe he's just completely acting normally. All right, there is a normal guy there too. There's a normal and there's the armored. Maybe I could hit him with some flour. That might distract him long enough to run up to where I need to go. Where are you, you little bastard? I can't tell if that's just the wind or not. Seems like something was there. Oh, big boy. Big boy incoming. And he jumps too. Running out of... Jesus. I put two? Did I put two of those freaking blasts into him? I think I did. Let's put one into him, I think. Oh, yoy. Several pistol rounds and like 4 or 5 shotgun rounds. Just trying to save my health items because I'm gonna need them. And fortunately, some of the better ammos use herbs as well, and chems. Seems like such a waste. Damn. Such a waste of ammunition to put into just one little dude there. Guess that could be the alternate title of the game, though. So there is another normal here. Where is he? That brush is pretty thick. If I could spot him, I could... Okay, I see his head. See him. Where's his head? Damn it. That's not how I wanted that to go down, but I couldn't see his head. Seriously. Should be the last of them, I hope. I hear somebody else. Yes, I do. Die, you fuck. Jesus.
Close the door, please.
These guys are tough.
What are you doing here?
Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louise's house. And she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
Oh.
You do characterizations pretty well in this game.
Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
For how little time the characters actually have.
One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. Don't move until I get those gates open.
God, I'm in like immense pain just thinking about how much his hand must be hurting right now. Like, you ever had like a cut on your finger or something that's infected or whatever? Like, it hurts, but like, imagine having half your hand gone. That's got to be agonizing. There's also an achievement for finding every outhouse and opening the door. It's kind of weird. And I failed it somehow. I must have missed one or two. I want it.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry! Hurry!
Keep on thinking it's sunrise or sunset because they're red in the edges. They're red in the edges, like turns the sun into something red. Took your time.
He's not used to relying on other people. I'm sorry. We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father? We have to get inside.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Ooh. Friendly
Stop
opening.
shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
That's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends.
Seems rather calm after all this.
Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan. Wait here. I'll check on the others.
Definitely an interesting style of dress they had back in the... It's definitely a classic style of dress. Nice little photo book. It's a lovely town of death. You guys got some aspirin. My head's killing me.
This way.
I guess I should probably save. Nice rug motif just going on.
The others are waiting.
The fuck is this? Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Quiet, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left. All that's left? There is no one left! A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch, and you!
He's a charmer.
A bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing, and expect to be all safe? There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough!
God.
This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And They kept coming.
Wait, Louisa. Where is your husband? Did they...
No. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's it. He went to fetch help.
Not very convincing there, Louisa.
For him. For all of us. Good idea. Come. Gather.
Is that a headless guy over there?
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda. Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
That prayer, I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean the hag? Bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect us.
What are you doing?
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
At least he's feeling better.
Father!
Elena, no, stay back!
No, let me go!
We have to go!
Let him go!
It's a Batman.
Elena?
I said no! Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Father.
Hey, that wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing. Elena, no! There's nothing you can do!
Kind of comical.
This entire place is collapsing!
Just grab the shotgun.
You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone.
No, we're getting out of here. Together.
Alrighty.
I gotta get out of here.
So this is a really interesting part of the game. And I'll say more after the scene because it really makes me wonder, like, why it was even in the game, because it's yeah. Anyway, just some couple odd decisions about the storyline and the pacing of this game. It's just kind of weird. Oh, hello, Herb. Everybody's making the same soup. It'd actually be funny if everybody was making the same soup and that was like the local recipe. That'd actually be pretty funny. Everything good in here? Nope, there's something else. What is it? Probably a drawer. Yeah. No? Screwdriver at the keyring if you need it. Okay, screwdriver. Kind of handy. This one really scruffy screwdriver, though.
Damn, the fire's moving fast.
Start the engine. I know, right? Pizza, that's exactly how I feel. Like, all these characters are kind of interesting, and it could have added a lot of dynamics to the story. They're all freaking dead now. It's so weird, right? like it's a scene, not even like an act, a scene, and then they're all gone. Very odd. I wonder if that was meant to be shocking, but I think it'd probably be more shocking if you got to know him better. Plan kind of backfired a little bit.
I'm fine. Let me back up again.
The fire. There isn't any time.
Nowhere to go but up. Grab on. Hurry.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the village would be pretty...
Let's move.
Like, the smaller the town, especially in rural areas, the more genetically small it is, usually. Bigger the city, the more variety you get, basically. So it makes sense that they'd all kind of be fairly similar.
I do too. Once we get out of here, maybe you'll get to... Come on.
Look, got a bad habit with those breaking pieces of wood. This scene pisses me off to no end.
That's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I
I'll
can
bob
find
the
my
head to
daughter.
make it more dramatic.
My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death. And I don't want to be alone while you're... Father?
Elena, no. That's not him. Not anymore.
He said my name. Father!
Wait, it's not safe.
No.
Stay there. Come on. Give me your hand.
Ethan, go. Save your daughter.
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me.
Wow.
Damn it.
One of my best lines of the game coming up here in a second.
Why is everyone dying on me?
Why is everyone dying on me?
It's just too much.
Now, heat rises. That'd be really, really hot actually looking down at fire like that, but whatever.
I just don't get it.
People just freaking die all the time, man. It's just really like killing my zen. I'm gonna bother using health kits right now because all this stuff is just gonna.
Mad. Why the fuck is this happening again?
Oh, not on your hurt hand. Ow.
Shit.
That would really hurt. Oh god. Oh man. That would really hurt. It's like, why is this happening? Ow again. Ow. Really should have thought that through before I hit my bad hand. Alright, screwdriver. So I can pop this sucker open, get the other crest. Apparently Ethan has telekinesis. Demon crest. This always kind of drove me up the wall because I could always see all the things that were still in that area, but you can't get into the house anymore. Sometimes the map's a bit funky that way. I can hop over it again. Honestly, with the way those werewolves are leaping, this gate like this wouldn't really stop a bunch, to be honest.
Who's there? Stop! Mother Miranda! Hey! Who was... What was that?
Why did she do that right in front of you? Yeah, so that whole scene was really interesting and engaging, but oh my god. Way to introduce a cast of characters and kill them in the same scene. Like, I can't think of any media that's done that effectively. I'm trying to think of any example that's introduced an amazing cast of characters and killed them in the same scene. The only thing I could think of that's even comparable with that many characters, like I've seen like joke characters, like there's like Elijah Wood in Spy Kids or whatever, where he's like cake and like he's supposed to be awesome and cool, and he dies immediately, and it's supposed to be funny, but it also creates a sense of, oh man, we should really take this seriously because even the pro can't survive. But the only thing I can think of that's like semi comparable to that, and that's surprising, would be I want to say that one movie that was The Other Guys. Is it Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg or something like that? Where the two like pro cops or whatever are awesome, and like I think it's like The Rock and somebody else, like actually pretty big name actors, and they like, spoiler alert, but they like fall off a building and die very early in the movie. But not like 5 characters, not like 10 characters. That seems a bit extreme.
Death. Yes. Death has visited them all.
Yeah, she seems to have it all together. I was admiring this earlier. I love the fact that every single bone on that staff is articulated, for one thing. But I was particularly impressed by the detail in this skull. Not only is the jaw, like the mandible or whatever, kind of loose, but also like it's stitched together, so like it's actually being held together by that sort of lace or that rope there. I don't know, I just thought that was a really interesting and really, like, hats off to the modeler. Like, that's a really cool detail. Everything just kind of dangles and stuff. Really neat attention to detail. Oh, wow, yeah. I could see it being effective in some cases. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't ever do it. I was just shocked at how sudden we're introduced to so many characters, and they all just go like bam, 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 dead in the same, basically the scene that they're introduced in. So I was just very, very surprised by that. And maybe that's all it is. It's supposed to be a surprise, like, subvert your expectations or whatever. But I don't know. I think you could have gotten some character development, some mileage or whatever. It just seems like that seems like undercooked because, yeah, had some of those characters survived, like one or two could die, I suppose, but like had Elena survived, and maybe the alcoholic and the head woman, like those 3 could have survived, and then that could have been an interesting dynamic where you got this asshole guy, you've got Elena, you've got a more experienced woman looking for a husband. Like, that could have been interesting, but instead they're just all dead. Just kind of and just in a plot that's kind of starving for characters, that was just kind of surprising to me. That's all. Not a whole lot of characters in this game. All right. So, look for Rose, as always. There's up the road, which is probably blocked. All right, I have the 2 seals that I can use to go up. Yeah, I need some sort of key for this, or I just open from the other side. Yeah, but now that I have the 2 seals, I can go up and open the sucker up. Are there any items over here? Haven't been wanting for too much yet, just because of the rollover from New Game Plus, but yeah. So demon and that demon face in there. Maiden Crest, the other one. So,
Guess this leads to the castle.
oh man,
Nothing but
There's-
blood and death. Huh?
blood and death. I mean, it seems accurate. So wait, that is just lock. Okay, it doesn't actually say. I thought that was one of the locks that you can break. Not so much. Lovely. Probably can't get the fish in here. There will be fish in here at some point, but... The black rock really kind of lends itself. I don't know what engine this is. I think it's like their special RE engine. But I'm really liking it. It's got a very interesting look. There's an odd thing about it, though. I don't know if you can see it here, but sometimes I'll see completely unfiltered textures. Looks like pixels and all, even in the sky, which I thought was on very odd choice. The other side. Oh man, better get ready for it.
Well, well. Didn't think anyone was left. You must be pretty tough. Huh.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're not local. Even better.
God.
Mother Miranda's gonna love you.
How many times has Ethan been stabbed and chewed up and bitten, spit out?
Wait, you're whining. We're almost there.
Why pull him with a chain when you can control metal? That's kind of an odd choice.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you, if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I shall deliver to you the finest cups of his slaughter.
I want to see.
You mean...
He's away.
Brother, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, yak, as a man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that
growing! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Fight!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence!
My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you.
This place is all sorts of messed up.
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin! Let's see what you're doing. Ethan Winters. Get ready. No! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Reminds me of Fury Road. He's running away from everybody.
Run for your life.
Seems bad.
Very nice,
This doesn't seem fair at all.
You're still alive? Impressive.
Heisenberg has such a weird actor's voice. Had a very interesting sound to it. Yeah, lots of spikes.
My word. You truly are as strong as they say. Oh, you didn't think I'd let you get away, did you? Gotta keep Dada and Moreau entertained. So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Too close.
I don't know how that didn't get him.
Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
Those freaks. There's someone else over here, right? Yeah. Take everything I can get my hands on. So that was fun. Definitely has a bit of a... This part had a little bit of like a Mad Maxian sort of feel to it. Thunderdome, Fury Road. It's pretty fun though. There are certain characters in this, like certain villains, I should say, that are way more developed than others. Like Heisenberg and Lady D, she's way more scenes, way more depth, way more history, stuff like that. The other ones not so much. Oh man, there's one thing that's great, a great meme, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to that point. Almost certainly not. Lady D's castle is pretty big. Took me a good 4 hours, I think, to get through it. And who knows what crazy difficulty stuff is going to be in this mode. I thought this was just kind of weirdly creepy. See, frozen over. Not even charred, just kind of ashy corpses. Nice little detail there. Surprised there isn't anything to get, though. Usually this would be a perfect place to hide something. Guess it's just for the atmosphere. What the hell is wrong with this place? That's a good question, Ethan. I actually really like Duke.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
Yeah, hey Daybreaker, it's been a long time. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I already played through the main story on a standard difficulty. I'm just trying it on the hardest difficulty now, seeing how getting a taste for how that is, and it's definitely harder. But I did do New Game Plus, so I have some decent equipment.
Oh yes.
But
Now here's something I haven't seen before.
yeah, it's good. It's interesting. I didn't play 7 on launch, so this particular style just seems very un-Resident Evil to me. Although this one, I think, probably fits into the category a lot closer than, say, 7 was. Just in terms of like how things kind of go and the openness to it and everything like that. But recipe Magnum ammo. Oh, that would be really good. Magnum ammo is super rare. Yeah, that would be nice.
I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Crystal skull, perfect crystal skull. I still don't have the second part for this. They have an interesting thing where you can craft treasures. Like treasures can just be sold, but certain ones can be combined. So like individual pieces sell for like yay, but combined they sell for like yay. So there's a sort of not risk reward, but a sort of like a delayed satisfaction element to it, where if you wait until you can get all the pieces, you get a lot more money. Yeah, there's some this game like
I can now offer an expanded weapon modification service.
it's not like Resident Evil hasn't played fast and loose with science before. They definitely have, but this game really delves into like, okay, we're just doing magic now. Just some of the stuff in this game, like, just seems a tad far-fetched even for Resident Evil standards. These upgrades get really expensive now. That would be another 100 damage per shot, though. Yeah. All right, so what do I want to upgrade? Are there any more parts? Ooh, what's that? Steak. Oh my god, that's like the Dirty Harry Magnum or something, isn't it? Was it Dirty Harry or was it a Death Wish that used that Magnum? It's an auto something or other. Super cool looking gun. I really like the look of it. Super expensive gun. Yeah, no, I like it though. I've not played all of the Resident Evil games. I played 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2 remake, 3 remake, and now all the way through 8. I've not played all the way through 7 yet, but yeah, it's decent up there. I like it. The story is batshit crazy. There are unfortunately a lot of parts of the story that once you've actually experienced the whole story, you realize, wait, what was going on this entire time? Or like, what was that character doing? A lot of like big plot holes that they don't bother really filling you in on. So yeah, it's yeah, RE6 is probably still the most silly of the series, but this one definitely gets a little crazy toward the end. Surprisingly grounded, in some parts, but other parts really, really silly. Oh man, I don't have much money at all, actually. I think I might have spent all my money before I finishing the campaign before time. So, Magnum ammo. Thing is, Magnum ammo is so rare, I almost never use it, except for maybe bosses. But maybe that's the point. Yeah, 10 grand just per shot. Okay, so what can I buy? WCX red dot. What is the WCX? I don't even have that weapon. WCX. Yeah, what is that? I don't think I even have the WCX, so it's some other weapon I haven't gotten yet I can get a part for. Huh. Odd. So that's a better, but higher level Magnum. Okay, well I can't buy any of this stuff, so maybe I'll just get some supplies. 15 grand for shotgun shells, but probably worth it. Oof, that would have been really good to get. Yeah, I think I might get that. That increases my firepower of the shotgun. That'd be really good to save up for. 10 grand for a single first aid. Eef. Yeah, I might save the rest of it for now. If I can find one more fish, I can finish the last recipe too.
Good day then.
Yeah, the co-op was pretty cool. I think 7 was basically a reboot of this series because they realized that 6 just went completely off the rails. 6 is, if you're able to turn your brain off, 6 is awesome fun with a friend, though. Awesome in that it's horrible, but ironically enjoyable. I'm actually a defender of 6's. Leon's campaign in 6 is actually pretty good. Like, if they just stuck with that, that would have actually been an okay game. Not as good as, like, 4, but 6's Leon campaign was actually decent, in my opinion. Best part of the game. The other parts are just so zany, like, you're, like, you know, jump kicking zombies in the face and stuff like that, that it becomes more ironically enjoyable. But, yeah, if you want more, like, a serious experience, Leon campaign was pretty good. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I still have a decent amount of ammo, but I should probably think about making more at some point. Definitely gonna need more of those. Seems like shotgun's just gonna be my thing I'm gonna lean on a lot here. Probably should have gotten schematics for Magnum ammo, even though I probably make 1 shot per. Magnum's awesome. It just, man, does it take a long... You don't get much ammo. Okay, so... I forget how dangerous this part is at the beginning. It's probably going to be pretty rough. But personally, I think Lady D's castle is the best part of the game. It feels most like a kind of feels most like a traditional Resident Evil, opening up doors, unlocking new doors and stuff. The rest of the campaign is a bit more linear. Oh yeah. Oh, Duke's not even here yet. Interesting. That's normally where Duke will be. He'll come inside eventually, but I guess they don't do that because it'll just kind of be obvious that he moved his gigantic body all the way in there without you noticing. Okay, so this is the puzzle. Uh-oh, cutscene.
Looking for Rose?
Man blood.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be using those casts for a long time.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters.
Oh, here's the scene.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother.
I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Udama.
Hey, wait.
Forgot about that. Ethan's hands. Rip Ethan's hands. Got an F in the chat for Ethan's hands.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, it just seems a bit silly that they just hang them up and then leave the room. Like, that's very, very, yeah, no, you're not going to use the hand again. Yeah, you ain't using those hands again.
Crazy witches.
Poor Ethan's hands. Well, the thing is, they never show his face, and it's a first-person shooter. So my theory is that the hands are the only things that represent your character. So you can only affect your hands, basically. Like, that's, from a gameplay perspective, it kind of makes sense. Like, all you see is your hands throughout the game, so they treat your hands as your character. It's kind of stupid when you think about it. But, like, so much damage happens to his hands because that's all you see of your entire character, pretty much, like, through 99% of the game. So, Ethan Winters is basically a floating pair of hands. That's what I'm saying. So. Yeah, take a stiff drink. Seriously. Well, here they have Jesus juice in this game too. Like the stuff that they had in last game where you just like pour it onto like any wound and it'll fix it. The most ridiculous instance is coming up in a bit. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that part, but it is a bit silly. All right, fireplace. Took me a while to figure that out. Did you expect me to talk? Yeah, exactly, Shando. That's very James Bond-like. Like, you expect me to talk? No. I'm going to leave you here in some precarious position where you could totally escape and nobody would know because we're leaving. It's like, okay, sure. Maroon eye key. I think there was something with that one, was there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like the eye always looks at you. It's kind of creepy. Cam fluid. Yeah, really immaculately designed house though. Different textures like the damask wallpaper. The looks like a hidden door. Damask wallpaper, chandeliers, curtains, very elegant. All right, who locks the door from the outside? That's so silly. Yeah, seriously, hands are the true protagonists. Oh, I just realized your reference with the hands, like, yeah.
Where have they taken Rose?
It's my angry face, my angry voice. Duke!
Oh, we meet again.
Duke, why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same.
Dimitrescu.
Why don't you
Okay.
take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu. Okay, I'm just trying to remember how to pronounce that name. Yeah.
You wish to make a
I
purchase?
don't know how much to sell. Yeah, this is New Game Plus. Yeah, I'm doing
Do them for a small fee.
I finished the game in standard difficulty, so I'm doing a New Game Plus with on the highest difficulty, and it's not as easy as you think. Like, it definitely is a lot harder than starting out just without anything, but still pretty tough. Died several times already. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to sell. I have the glass, but that's dang. So quite a pretty penny, but I want to keep those. Yeah, unfortunately the prices don't
Your coin.
get any higher there. So early on I'm going to be pretty starved of money.
What are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine used to say.
Yeah, see, I love that line as a reference. What are you buying? Yeah, you said that Daybreaker right before I did it. It's good timing. Yeah, they've got a couple silly references. One about like RE5 later on. Very, very self-referential. What are you buying? What are you selling? Oh, that's right. I really wanted that barrel. All right, I should probably save my money then. Oh well.
A good deal.
Cool.
If I say so myself.
So basically, now I was just kind of wandering around the castle, trying not to get murdered by the daughters and getting 4 masks. So it's almost like honestly, this is almost like a microcosm of the game, because the main game, you'll find out, has 4 objects you need to collect. So yeah, later, it's almost like, I already forgot how to say, Ditramesque. Castle Ditramesque is almost just like a microcosm of the game, and honestly, in my opinion, would have been a better Act 2 of the game, like just have the entire game in like an expanded version of the castle. But maybe people would have gotten bored of that, but whatever. I like how localized something like Resident Evil 2 is, where mostly it's just in the police station. I think you can better kind of hone in on that setting. Like I don't even remember half the places you go in Resident Evil 5, because it just felt like flavor of the week. Oh, we're in Africa. Oh, we're this. Oh, we're that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, it's probably the most. Well, no, I'd say 6 probably spans the globe a lot more than that, but yeah, I know, it's just, I think Resident Evil kind of lends itself to a really deep, interesting, expansive setting that you can kind of really sink into, rather than constantly just switching from place to place to place. Lock from the other side. And I forget all the sequence, everything. Okay. Oh, wine room is open. All right, this is where I find out that I need the special wine. I'll need a special bottle adorned with flowers. That's a special wine. Somewhere in the castle. Yeah, exactly. Like that's where it all started. Resident Evil 1 had a mansion. Resident Evil 2 had a police station, but honestly, it became very mansion-like as you explored it. Um, but yeah, no, it's kind of like it's kind of the part of the formula, really. There's something that made Resident Evil work really well, and as games went on, they started to kind of forget what that was. A great example of a series that does that are the Die Hard movies. Die Hard was you were trapped in the Nakatomi Plaza building. You couldn't escape. And there was somebody he wanted to save there, his estranged wife. Okay, there we go. Looks like keep my eye on you. And it worked perfectly. He had to save somebody. There was other collateral damage, other hostages, but pretty much he was stuck in that building.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up.
I hate this part so much.
It's taken alive, dead. Which would you prefer?
Definitely don't have that key yet. Can I not use that door?
You will look wonderful mounted in our hall.
It's one way to escape it, I guess. Yeah, they're real pains in the asses because they're basically invincible at this point. So, yeah, the best thing you can do with these daughters, just run. Staff for all women. Yeah, some interesting stories about all these characters, like family history and stuff. At some point, you get the idea that they became vampires. Thing is, I kind of feel like they started with vampires, werewolves, and stuff, and just kind of like tried to write themselves backwards to tie it in with the Resident Evil thing, and I don't think it works so well. Yeah, they really need to make her bigger doors. Her doors are way too small. Just leaving handgun ammo around, no big deal. I see a lot of those little dead chicks around here. I think that maybe it's like an hors d'oeuvre that's really morbid. Super morbid, but very fitting. So there was something that I missed here the first time I here, and it drove me nuts because this game tells you when you've not finished an area. Was it a shiny? Could be a shiny, or it could be something else I just missed. I don't know. All right, it was a shiny. It was right there. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Daybreaker. We'll have to play something sometime. See you later. Mother Miranda thing is interesting. Yeah, I do like that. It does seem a bit, again, forced into the rest of the Resident Evil universe without spoiling anything. But yeah, it is interesting. There are a lot of interesting ideas here. I felt it was kind of written backwards, but maybe I could be completely wrong about that. Like I want werewolves and vampires. Oh right, it's the Resident Evil game. Chris Redfield, something or other. It kind of feels like. I think that the setting would be more congruent if it was just focused on did its own thing, personally, but alright, I can never get this to work. Just gotta move it, but there we go. Yeah, I'm really glad there was no Wesker in this one. He's been kind of overplayed. Oh crap, this area. Super dark all the time, and there's a bunch of annoying zombies. Got a strafe. Oh, lovely evil jail cell opening on its own. It's always a good sign. Yeah, they wanted their cake and ate it too, but I do think that some of these powers and stuff are a bit of a stretch. This is like Resident Evil talking. Like, there's always like the big monsters and stuff, but I don't know. I'd like them to earn the big monsters a bit more. Resident Evil's always played really fast and loose with the mass. Like, you can expand volume, but you can't expand mass without more mass. That's the one thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way. For example, it's the Ant-Man problem, right? Ant-Man is man-sized until he becomes ant-sized, but he maintains the mass of a man. That means he would basically, anything he stood on, anything he stood on, he basically puncture like it was a needle, because he would be so ridiculously heavy for a thing that small. But yet, if he lost all of his mass, then how could he hit so hard? So it's one of those problems. Like, you play fast and loose with physics. So like in Resident Evil, you'll get like a human-sized infected that'll turn into a gigantic heavy monster. That's not really how physics works. But I'll say in Vampire the Masquerade, you can turn like the Zimitzi can turn several corpses into a giant monster. That makes perfect sense to me. Hurt a little bit. Trying to use my lower ammo. I just watched the Resident Evil 5 Wesker fight compared to the Wesker fight in Resident Evil Afterlife, the movie. And I didn't realize how shameless they were in ripping that off. It's like the same scene. Oh shit. Okay. That was close. I'm burning through bullets like nothing. But yeah, I was just shocked at how much of a ripoff that scene was. VIII references make me hot, yeah. I was going to make another reference. Similar to I used to remember the name of those. Something with a V, I think. The big monsters that the Zimitzi make. But another similar thing was what the Many make in System Shock 2. Again, they use like several bodies to make a big monster. That makes sense because I see where the biological matter comes from, where all the mass comes from. But when you get like a human-sized thing, just grow to like a giant size. Just where's the mass coming from? That's all I need to know. I can buy your weird virus thing or your whatever, your mold or whatever it is. I just need to know where the mass comes from. That's all. You can't just create mass like that. It has to come from somewhere. Oh, Ingrid's necklace. Is there something with this thing or not? It's just what it is. All right. Yeah, I just played through the whole game on normal, and so this one is nuts. I have way better weaponry than I should have, and I'm still struggling. So, yeah, these guys just take a lot of bullets. This is with an upgraded weapon and everything. Man. Yep. Money is not that great either. They scale up the difficulty tremendously, but the money hasn't been scaled up, so yeah. I don't know how I'd be able to do it with normal weapons, to be honest. That just seems insane to me. If I had the non-upgraded pistol at this point, I would be kind of boned. Turn around the corner. Okay. I got his sword. He was a bit more angry. That's a full clip. That's a 15 round clip. You can technically, in normal, you can kill guys with 5 headshots, I think. So maybe it's 5 headshots for normal, 10 for hardcore, and 15 for ooh, I want it. 15 for Village of Shadows. I don't know, but either way, that's a lot of damage.
I believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
She's gonna just deal damage to me. So left. Fucking Christ.
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive, and it's that much sweeter.
Yep. Sure, whatever, crazy lady.
Where are you going, little one? Bullets cannot harm. You stupid man thing!
One weakness, cold randomly. Fuck, he's there too?
This can't be!
There's 2 of those guys? You fucking kidding me? Alright, what the hell? Let's do this guy's in the room with me.
Not like this.
Damn it. Okay, I lured like I guess 2 or 3 other guys in there with me. That's what killed me. Oh man. No bueno, as they say.
I believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Jesus Christ.
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive, and it's that much sweeter.
Come on, you recover. Yeah, it's not worth even shooting her.
Where are you going, little one?
Yeah, I was really close to finishing her. Jesus Christ. Where did these guys come from?
Move your hands!
Okay, so they spawn like three other guys in the room with you. Okay. It's really thoughtful of them.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. I need blood. Warm, wet, bright red blood.
Oh, just
To go tell Mother I'm taking care of you.
okay. So can't walk into her, so I gotta be quicker.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Jesus, I was blocking.
I'm sure Mother will.
Yep, and I'm dead. Whatever. So even blocking, I shoot him and I block, and he still takes me down. Okay. Yeah, that's rough.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. You're tonight's main dish.
No, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I can't go on that and get that. Okay, fine, whatever.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
All right.
Blood. Warm, wet, bright red blood.
Jesus.
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive. Where are you going, little one?
All right, I need to know what to do with this room.
Bullets cannot harm.
You stupid man thing! Move your hands! Give up!
Okay, what's the point of blocking if they just kill me instantly anyway? Okay. Yeah, there's something weird about blocking. Either I'm not doing it right, or there's just like no point in blocking because they just kill me right away anyway. And I already fucked up. Okay. So you got to kill him before she actually reaches you, because she kills you with the proximity anyway.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
What? Or was that too fast for her?
Oh, you poor thing.
I've taken that route a billion times now. Yeah, I don't know how this would be possible without New Game Plus, at least.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. Which tools do you prefer?
Oh, my beverage sounds like the healing in the game.
Where are you going, little one?
That is funny, actually.
Bullets cannot harm.
I've already seen this a few times. As much as I enjoy the the show.
I won't forgive you, you bastard! Feel no pain.
That's really annoying. So they just stack up attacks. Unlike the zombies who do like 1 damage per animation, she can just like tap 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 and I can die. So that's annoying.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. Squeeze the blood out when they're alive, and it's that much sweeter.
No, she gets up to me too quickly. All right.
Where are you going, little one?
Bullets cannot harm. Impertinent man.
See, that's just stupid. Why block if she can do tap 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 like that? The game only lets you take like 2 hits of damage, so the whole point is that it's hard to take a hit of damage. Like basically, the game's kind of designed to make it so each damage is like an event, so you can only like screw up like once or twice. It's just annoying that you can get tapped like 3 times in a row there. That might have actually been better.
Where are you going, little one?
Could try the Magnum, but honestly, I don't think that even stun locks her at all.
I won't forgive you, you bastard!
See, I don't even see when she actually kills me. She can't be stunned, it seems. Maybe I can flashbang her? Maybe that'd be good. I could try that. It's the only thing I can think of that might work.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
It's so irritating. I didn't even see her hit me. Yep, and hit me again. There we go. Yeah, the zombie spawns are really fucking me over here because you can kind of dance around with her, but
Bullets cannot harm.
okay, maybe I can just kind of unload on her. Okay, reload.
I'll slice your throat and stuff it with worms.
Oh, got her. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. I just had no space to work with, too. There was like two or three zombie guys and her. Yeah, I guess the Mind Before might have worked. But yeah, whatever crazy stuff I did. I usually don't use flashbangs that much, but in this case, it was the only way to stun lock her. To stun her, so yeah, she was just way too fast, and she did not stun, which was a problem. There we go, some fine wine. I think that triple mine or whatever I did would kind of tick off a lot of her health. Yeah, the cellar, that's an interesting place. No joke, for a good portion of the game, I was always breaking the windows just in case I'd ever run into another one of the daughters, because I figured, like, the windows are open, they'd always be vulnerable. Because if they... Basically, the lore is that some operation they did on them turned them into basically insect women, whatever. And they're basically completely invincible except for drastic changes to the weather. And the temperature would hurt them. So the one way you can kind of kill them is, weirdly enough, the outside in the cold. I'm actually not really good at the games like this. Like, I probably would never... I did stream Demon Souls, but Dark Souls would just give me too much anxiety to stream. But, yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate it. Definitely frustrating fight with everything they throw at you, but I figured I had enough tools in my belt to figure it out. I have no idea how you're supposed to do it normally, though, because you don't get the grenade launcher for a long while. At this point, I'd have the shotgun, I'd have the pistol, and I might have my knife, and maybe a couple mines. That would be really tough. Yeah, below a certain temperature, they get all messed up and they get vulnerable, so... And so they kind of do a little bit of a Mr. X in this game, but honestly, gotta say, a little weak sauce. Lady D kind of roams the castle, and I love the idea that it's just not really... She's too slow, too easy to evade, and she just doesn't wander around that much. And I think it's also part of the problem is that she's so big. She can't get through the doors very quickly or very efficiently, so... I'd see what they're going for. Like I said, I would actually prefer this game to be like a really, really like perfected expansion of just the Lady Ditchermesk, whatever it is, castle. I think that would have been an improvement. That's my old shotgun. My other old shotgun. Just enough for this. This adds extra shotgun power. That could probably be good. Greatly increases firepower.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Since I've been doing a lot of shoddy stuff.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee. Your coin.
Okay. Don't have enough to upgrade, but I could buy some more supplies, I suppose. Get some more shotgun ammo. 15 grand for 15 shots. I don't know if that's worth it. How much health did I use, though? Let's see what I can craft first. I should have a decent amount of crafting.
If you find anything else of value.
I want some more handgun ammo, but that uses so much gunpowder and scrap. Pipe bomb uses gunpowder. Recipe. Okay. Ooh, gunpowder, mineral scrap, herb. Probably good to make another one of those. Something that makes more chem fluid. I'm trying not to use too many scraps. That's the challenge. But I really want scraps. Like I could make a lot of sniper rifle ammo, but in a pinch, shotgun seems to be the best. YOLO. Let's do it. Gunpowder. Definitely need more explosives. Alrighty. Still got a lot of shoddy ammo. That's been kind of my bread and butter, so. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting to get all my items back. I was expecting to maybe maintain a couple upgrades or something, but yeah, without all these items, unless the base gun is drastically improved, I don't know how you're supposed to beat this part without New Game Plus. Like, that just seems wild to me. I suppose you could just like do the block and then attack, block, attack, knife or whatever. I don't know. But that seems extraordinarily tedious. I didn't actually get anything from it, did I? I didn't get the mask or anything. Oh, I got the wine. So I should be able to go up there and into the wine room. I do not drink wine. Courtyard key. Okay, cool. Oh, that drove me nuts too. I got everything, almost everything in the entire house, except for the courtyard. There was something in the courtyard I couldn't find. To this day, I can't figure out what that was. All right, I can't do that yet because that's locked on the other side. Yeah, I probably have to go down to the courtyard. Might be something spooky down here. Courtyard. That's the courtyard there.
Shall I give you the tour?
Oh, Christ. All right, I forgot about... That's just annoying. I hate that one. I forgot how I got around her. Did I stun her or something? I just feel it's just a cheap shot. It just speeds up to you and bites you. I know that they did it intentionally, but I really... The whole cutscene, I'm going to bite your neck in first person. I really don't like that. I really hate that, actually. It makes me feel like I'm... Like there's a cutscene. Oh, there's a cutscene for every attack. I just find that a little overdone. Is that after I sold everything, bought everything? Yeah, okay. So maybe I can stun her. I don't even know if the stun works though. The stun may not work until I actually get the get her cold. But literally the courtyard itself has cold doors, so alright, I'm supposed to get a key from there anyway. Of course. Cool, cool, cool. There's something in this room too. Sparkle. Somewhere. There it is. That wasn't it, was it? No. something else around here. I don't know what it is. Those hidden gems everywhere are pretty tough to find. I think that sounds right. Yeah, she starts hunting around after you take out her daughters. She gets pissed.
Shall I give you the tour?
Hey, you like it in here? You want to come in here? Oh, you don't like that, do you? Yeah, she won't follow you in here. It's too cold for her. Okay. Waste of a flashbang, but got me past her. Honestly, it's not that much money that those things drop. Wait a second. Is there supposed to be? Oh yeah, probably have to activate something. See this courtyard? Maybe I should check out this courtyard before everything goes down, because there's something in here that I was not able to find. I think I found a sparkly thing somewhere, but it wasn't enough to zero out this area. I don't even remember where I did find that now. Maybe not everything is spawned yet. There were some somewhat hidden, pots. And just things lying around. Right? It's not that big of an area, but I for some reason I could not 100% it. Follow every railing. There's got to be something here, right? It's odd. Oh well. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, there's still something else. It's got to be like a really, really well hidden gem someplace that I've not seen. Just seems like almost too difficult to hide in this area. Yeah, whatever. Just figured I'd take advantage of the fact there's no monsters here yet. So is that another courtyard key? It's this way. How do they heat? Yeah, there's fires and stuff. That's one thing I was wondering about. Specifically in Lady D's room, or one of her rooms, there's a big fireplace. And you're like, why is that fire there? Aren't they vampires? Why would they care? But weirdly enough, the vampire daughters are something else, and she's really unobservant, isn't she? And the vampire daughters actually have to maintain heat, so it's weird. Okay. I love that standard stock effect pot breaking sound. Just in case. Just in case it gets some...
What have you done to my daughter?
What? Why is she so angry? Well, I mean, yeah, she's angry, but why? How does she know I was here? Just in case. Just let Getting some fresh air here. Don't remember exactly when and where you meet the sister again. Just gotta stay prepared. There's something else I have not gotten in this room. Nope. Okay. Guess where I grabbed everything. Guess just that room now. Really extravagant design though. I like it. Alright, statues. Statues. Yeah, she was really hyped in the marketing. To be honest, her as a boss, kind of meh. They could have made her a lot more, lot better, but she's kind of there's a reason why she's. Ooh, that's a hard crash. I've had this happen before. Well, luckily my machine is not. Damn, this is the second time I've had a hard lock on this game. All right. Stream is still up. So, yeah, I know it's. I had a hard lock when I was beating the final battle. Hopefully my video card's not acting up. I'm actually curious. Curious to see if that's the case. Maybe my video card's acting up. But no, it's done a hard lock twice now to a point where I have to, do a full reset of my computer, which I don't like doing because there's a lot more things I have on there than just this video game. Hopefully I can get the computer to start up again. Yeah. I really like, I think I want to say the second house. The second house is probably well, I would say the first house is the most complete feeling. The second house has some really neat scares and neat, like, puzzles and things. I mean, the puzzles are pretty simple, but hopefully I'm starting the computer up again. I don't see it turning on. Might be confused because it is booting up. Might be confused because of the monitor setup I have right now. But yeah, no, the second house is more puzzly. It's like all puzzles actually, pretty much. So it feels almost like a completely different game. It's like puzzles and non-combat basically. So it definitely feels a lot different than the rest of the game. But it's kind of cool that they give each house a sort of flavor. All right. Yeah, psychological trauma house, exactly. Feels more like Amnesia. It feels like Amnesia Light. Just weird because one of the things that I found were kind of odd about the game is some of the mechanics that kind of drop halfway through. Like, did you know that there's actual hiding mechanics in this game? You can hide in closets and hide under beds. It's relevant to literally one encounter. Very strange. That could have been interesting. Combine your combat, which is really solid, with hiding mechanics, with stealth, with the barring doors, with the shelves and stuff, barring windows. You got some interesting scenarios you got going on there, but 95% of the game, or I guess excluding the puzzle stuff, most of the game is just not that. All right, Should have the stream back here. Of course, I'm not in full screen anymore. Please don't break. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see that in a game where you could actually choose different ways. Like, okay, blast them, blast them. Oh no, run away into the house. They're trying to bash down the door, block it with a shelf. Okay, can I hide? Can I, escape them? The only problem with that is like if the hide was too effective and the monsters were too stupid, then you could just it's like a get out of jail free card. But I don't think they would necessarily. You could figure it out so that it would be useful but not overly powerful. Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, they've been basically trying to remake RE4 since RE4. Just make that again and again and again. RE4 was just so damn successful that they just think they just do that again and again. And RE5, all RE5 was basically RE4 with co-op. And even less exploration, I guess. Yeah. Honestly, I think that RE4 is a solid game for sure, but I think it's probably the most overhyped in the series. It's definitely a solid game. I'm not bashing it. I enjoyed it, especially I played it on the Wii, which is probably, I'd say, one of the best uses of motion controls I've seen in a game was how they did it in RE4. But yeah, something like that. Some way to make it so that hiding under your bed or hiding in a closet isn't just a cure-all. Some way to do that. I'm sure it would work. But I'm not even just saying, oh, I'd like to see hiding. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see that. That's in the game. They literally built it into the game already. So you can actually do that. But there's only like 3 closets in the game and 1 bed. Maybe even just 2 closets. And they don't ever utilize it ever again. I'm almost thinking it was almost like an Easter egg. Like, hey, remember Amnesia? Remember,
Have you done to my daughter?
Like, remember these other games? I think it might have just been kind of like a nod, but it's a pretty big nod to actually add it into the game and make it a functional, part of the game. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I was surprised how well 7 turned out. What really kind of made me worry is that they were really hyping up the VR support at the time. So 7 could have easily become a VR title, but luckily they realized that as cool as VR can be, I'm not bashing VR at all, I have an Oculus, but as cool as VR is, it's still so niche. You cannot make a mainstream successful VR game, really. It's super niche still, because it requires just so much hardware and setup and space and stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately. Alright, don't crash. I'm wondering why this game is crashing on me. I'm hoping something in my computer's not going wrong. I should back up my stuff again. Alright, so there's a puzzle. Okay, so the hint is, women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances to give their lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. God, I had a horrible time reading that. Women are blind, so women look away from men. Poor gives their stuff to the Lord, and the wine may flow. So poor should be looking at the Lord. She looks away from the men, and so does she. There we go. How long have I been streaming for? About 3 hours, I think. It's almost midnight, so I should probably end off here pretty soon. Just trying to see how low can I go. Oh, this part, yeah. I really like the visuals in this area. Just the constant little slow creepers parts. I mean, it's better than fast guys, I suppose, but
What the hell?
Gets a little old. Yeah, this is the they send all the bad people down here, and this is all just blood. Great theme, great thematically. I just pretty sure blood would rot if there's this much of it. Just gonna lie there, bro. He's just gonna crawl around. Where'd he go? I like this. Look at the guns. It's like he's got like 4 arms just like shoveling around. It's pretty funny. All right. All right. Of course, you had to make the dramatic reveal. I'm actually running out of bullets. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy then. Prefer the shotgun anyway. I've just been trying to conserve as much as I can. Where you be? Still alive? Like when they light it with the red candles, looks great. Very nice visual design in this area. Yeah, see, this is the perfect example. Why the hell would you just put a random movable shelf here? Like, most of the game forgets that shelves exist. It's kind of weird. I would think that'd be a pretty cool mechanic, like, you know, recurring mechanic. So I guess you could do it here. But they can also go right around too, I think, right? So you gotta be careful because they can just go right around. Yeah, odd. And again, like, I think this might be one of the last times you see a shelf in the game, if I recall. Maybe like another house down the road or something. Maybe there might be a house like in the second one, like outhouse in the second area that has a shelf or something. But I know it definitely falls off the last half of the game. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, thanks for watching, Shando. Yeah, I know this. I'm glad I'm doing this difficulty in New Plus Game Plus, because I probably would probably still be stuck in the beginner village if I hadn't been. You're still alive, aren't you? Don't you lie to me. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, damn it. And surprise. Really wishing I had upgraded the fire rate in this thing now. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Normally a shotgun will take out those lower end guys, just one shot, but now it's basically 3 shots. Yeah, I basically noticed that I've kind of figured it out, if I'm not mistaken. I think standard is 1x. Hardcore is 2x. And Village of Shadows is 3x. At least it's only that. At least it's not 4x. But if I'm not mistaken, you can basically put 15 bullets into a guy until they die in this mode, when normally you take them down and usually about 5 well-placed bullets. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more. But it kind of goes to show, I think they kind of figured it out that way, because you make 15 bullets at a time. Shit, I'm lost. Okay. You make 15 bullets at a time, but you make 3 shotgun shells at a time. So essentially, you know, with some variance, you get about 5 bullets worth of damage per shotgun, roughly. Obviously, you can upgrade into each individual one and stuff like that, but I think that's how they figured it out. This area. I think I remember missing something the first time I went up here. Oh, absolutely. There is an achievement for knife running. Like, maybe if you're really, really good on casual. But oh my god. I don't think that knife running is at all feasible at some of these levels. It's also a no health run too, which you don't have to do those together, but either one sounds horrible. Although, honestly, no health run isn't as bad as it sounds. That's kind of what I've been doing. I've been kind of just, I've healed myself occasionally, but I usually just let myself auto heal back up to like 2. Oh, the windmill boss. Yeah, that's going to be a pain for sure. I can't figure out which is going to be the worst. I think the stronghold raid at the end, toward the end, is going to be really annoying. Not necessarily the boss, but I think the stronghold raid. Those guys, there were a lot of them. That's going to be tough. So I guess we'll do this scene and then end off probably. It's kind of a cool scene. Spent way too much time on that dress.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't even thinking necessarily the boss. I was thinking...
To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
I wasn't even thinking the boss. I was just thinking the rush right before that boss, where you just get tons and tons and tons of Lycans. All of them having about 3 times the health. That's going to be a nightmare. Just letting in some air. Seemed like it was a bit stuffy in there. Oh yeah, this part's a little cheap. Yeah. I love pushable objects. Fun.
Rose, where are you?
That's a big lady. Of course, because Ethan can't make a 3-foot jump or whatever, he's like, "Oh no." Well, just better open this door. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen.
Oh shit.
There you go. All this for a child who isn't even here.
What the hell do...
You ungrateful, selfish wretch. You come into my house. You lay your filthy man hands on my daughters. And now you even try to steal my property. How dare you.
Gotta be better ways to kill him than that.
While you can. Because I will hunt you. And I will break you.
Well, there's actually one scene that I need to do before I end off the scene.
Do your worst.
This is actually the part I wasn't sure I'd be able to get to. I'm glad I'm able to get to it. I forgot that was here. And there she is. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely the most marketable boss of all of them. I like Heisenberg. He has some, like, dimension to him, I suppose, but... yeah, in the end, she definitely has the most iconic look. Okay, you ready for it? I need F's in the chat for Ethan's hand. No, next one, sorry. Not yet. Preemptively, yeah, he's honestly, it's a bit silly, but they do kind of explain how Ethan is so strong, but it's like, yeah, kind of, it's almost like an excuse at this point, but yeah, it kind of undermines tension. F's in the chat for Ethan's hand.
Like I'd let you get away. You'll be sliced to ribbons.
And why do you throw him?
Before you ever see the child.
Could just slice them up more, you know?
You will learn what it means to insult our
Dimitrescu. That's pretty cool. Oh, fuck. Severed hand. Oh, God. Can't use anything because my hand's broke. Help me. I only have one hand. Hurry, 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 hurry. Ascasaro. Ooh. Here's one of my favorite parts of the game. Okay, look at this. Severed hand and severed coat jacket, right? Attaches both his shirt, his jacket, and his hand with Jesus juice. Wait for it. So one would imagine that the clothes would be ruined, but your hand, but no, it stitches the clothes too. Yeah, I was actually happy with my escape from that because I really thought I was going to get wrecked by, oh my god, there's a lot of guys. A lot of guys out here. Ooh, yeah, let me go back inside. That's it. I don't have access to the door. Let me go back in here. Oof. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could potentially block an attack, but he managed to just miss me, so it worked out. Yeah, I know. If he had access to the shoes, he's basically invincible. But look at this. I can't get out. I can't know if I don't know if I can show you my hand. You can sort of see it. Yeah, you can sort of see it down there in the corner. How his jacket is completely stitched. I love that. It's so great. It not only cures all wound, it repairs nerves. It reattaches muscles, reattaches tendons, reattaches bone, reattaches marrow, but also stitches your clothes too. Yeah, I don't know if I could. Oh yeah, getting back to the terrace is going to be difficult. Unless I can't go the other way. That door's locked, right? There's no way to get through there. Yeah, it's blocked. See, this is the frustrating thing. Like, that looks like I can exit, but it's not. I think I can get back to Duke through here. I was just trying to avoid all. I'm probably gonna have to go through the courtyard. There were a lot of dudes. I didn't want to waste all my ammo. Yeah, I was surprised I got through there that first run, but the non-combat stuff, for the most part, is going to be about the same difficulty, with less room for mistakes, I think. So, yes, I think. Yeah, I didn't coin that, but some others coined that during the part where you get to not quite Duke, but anyway, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's almost been 4 hours just streaming, and I only have like a 2-hour save, so you can see how like restarting and things like that can kind of extend your gameplay time, even if your actual play time isn't that much. So my first play time was about 12 hours on standard, but I'm assuming if you're playing a higher difficulty, it's going to be even harder because you have more restarts and stuff. So yeah, when people say it's only a 10-hour game, I think that's a low balling it. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I have an announcement of something I'll be a part of this weekend. I'll try to post it in my, if I can remember, I'll try to post it in my YouTube community pages for this account and my main YouTube account, but I'll post it when I can. It may only be announced like shortly before it actually goes live, so I don't want to hype people up about it, but I may be on a podcast or something like that, so we'll see. It's still a little bit in the air, but yeah, when it happens, I'll try to let everybody know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. See you next week. Take care. Bye.